Hello friends, in this video we'll be discussing problem number 2 on Hess diagram. Welcome back friends. Now let us discuss problem number 2 on Hess diagram. Steps are same, problem is there in front of you. Let us start without wasting time. What is the first step? Draw the diagram. So there are 5 elements A, B, C, D and E. Let us draw the diagram according to this relation AA, BB, CC, DD and EE. So all the self loop will come. Next, let us check. After that we have EC. So this is your EC link. CA. So this is your CA link. EA. Then we have DC. Then we have DB. We have DA. Then we have BA. So this is your diagram. What is the next step? Remove reflexive and transitive edges. Reflexive edges are very simple. All the circles will be removed. So these are your reflexive edges. So we're going to remove that, and we're going to remove the transitive edges. Now since the diagram is complicated, you can remove by looking at this diagram, or you can remove from this relation also. Choice is yours. Therefore I recommend this. Try doing it on a rough paper, rough calculation. If you got it correct, then you can paste it on a fair copy. Let us start. I prefer removing transitive properties from this particular relation, not from the diagram. So let us do it. See here, EC, CA, so EA. So EA will be gone. Since there, see, this is your reflexive edges. EC, CA, EA will be gone. Next, see here, DC, CA, so DA. DC, CA, therefore DA will be gone. Next, DB, BA, therefore DA. DB, BA, therefore DA. DA is already cancelled. Anything else? That's it. I think we are done it properly. So let us draw now. See, if something is left, once we done with this, we can remove. After that also we can remove. So let's first draw this so that this resultant diagram will be less complicated now, so that we can identify afterwards. So let us do it. We are left with what? EC. So this is my EC. Exactly same way we're going to draw this. At the same place, we're going to write it down the elements A, B, C, D, E. Only less arrows will be there in this diagram. So EC, after that we have CA. Next we have DC, DB. Then we have BA. Where is BA? Yes, we have BA. Now we can identify, is there any link in this particular diagram which is a transitive? No. That means we have done it properly. We removed all the reflexive and transitive edges. What next? Draw diagram in such a way that all the arrows are pointing upwards. Now we're going to check the elements where there is no incoming transition. See here, C cannot be at the bottom because there are few incoming transitions. We're going to identify the element which have no incoming transition. So D. See here, D don't have incoming transition. See, we're going to look on this diagram. Sorry, not going to consider this. We're going to look at this diagram. So if you observe D, there is no incoming transition, so D will be at the bottom. There E also, see here, E also with the no incoming transition, therefore D and E will come at the same level because both will be at the bottom. Because there is no incoming transition to D as well as there is no incoming transition to E, therefore D and E will be at the bottom and there is no connection between them. From D we are going to B and from B to A. So from D to B and from B to A. D to B, B to A. From E, E to C, C to A. From E to C, and from C to A. We're done with E and D. From anything else, from D to B, we have one more link, that is D to C. D to C is also present. That is it. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. That's it. We done. We redraw the diagram in such a way that, see, all the arrows are pointing upwards. What is the last step? Remove the direction and replace circle with dots. So let me replace the circles with the dots. You can have different representation of the same diagram also, till the time it is retaining the property. So this is your Hess diagram for this particular POSET. Now, if someone draw this diagram in this way, does it make any difference? No. Still, D and E are at the bottom because there is no incoming to them. So just to look it better, we are drawing D and E at the same level. After looking at this particular diagram, you can clearly say from where to where there is a link. From B to C, from B to D, from B to A, from E to C, and so on. There is no link between D to E, and there is no link between E to B. How? Because these are going in upwards direction. You cannot come down. So there is no link between E to B. So what are the links? B to A, D to A, D to B, C to A. There is no link between E to B. There is a link between E to A because you can go like this, but there is no link between E to B. I hope this is clear. We're done with the second example on Hess diagram. In the next video, we'll discuss one more example of Hess diagram. Thank you.